Continue. If person were forced to conduct himself in any way, all the commandments and the prohibitions of the Torah would be purposeless and absolutely no value. Okay, for a person would have no control of his behavior. Similarly, this would negate the entire purpose of the study and education, and even the training in the crafts. All this would be worthless for a person, according to the belief of these people, would be compelled by external force to conduct himself in a certain way, and way to know certain subject and possess certain traits. So it's like you have this vacuum cleaner, like a robot vacuum cleaner. So you press the button and it does the job, right? So that's all, like, because it was programmed to do that, right? But a person is not like that. So let's do this paragraph from the beginning, and we're going to explain. If person was forced, so if there is no freedom of choice, so if you're always going to choose right, and there is no other choice for you, so how can you be rewarded for what, right? So same with this vacuum cleaner. Okay, it did it job. It like okay. So are we going to thank him? Are we going to take him to dinner? No. Right, it did its job, and there was no choice, right, to do something else for this vacuum cleaner. But for a person, it's absolutely, it's in order for us to get rewarded, we have to have a choice to do good or to do bad, or to do things or not to do things. As we explained yesterday about the tzaddik, this misconception about tzaddik. People think that he was born like that, as it's b'siyata d'shmai. So today we explain, tzaddik is a person with all of the tendencies as other people, but he was able to overcome this tendency, work on himself, perfect him in the way of the Torah. That's the tzaddik. Continue, actually from the beginning. If person were forced to conduct himself in any way, all the commandments and prohibition of the Torah would be purposeless and absolutely of no value. Again, like we already know he's going to do or not going to do, because he's this person lazy or cannot get up in the morning. So for him it would be mission impossible. He would never ever going to get up in the morning. It's like already given, but it's not true. If person working on himself, he would be able to. For a person would have no control of his behavior, right? So why, for what we should reward him or punish? Similarly, this would negate the entire purpose of the study and education. So study and education is for us to do the right choices, to go the right way. So if there is a only way that I can go, so why do you tell me about other ways? It's like, for me, it's impossible to go other ways. Right, and even of training of craft, right? So it also would be useless. All this would be worthless. Okay, for a person, according to the belief of these people, would be compelled by external forces to conduct himself in a certain way, and conduct in other way would be impossible, right? To know certain subject and possess certain traits. So that's it. Only this and no more. Okay, so meaning his brain would be absolutely closed. But we know, of course, that's not the story. Continue. Reward and punishment, either either from the mortals or from God, would be absolutely unjust. For if Shimon killed Reuven because he was compelled to do so, why should he be punished for this? How could we say that God, who is just and righteous, would punish person who performs the deed that he was compelled to perform? One that he would be forced to perform even if he desired not to. Okay, so that's a very good point. Let's look at the point in a second. Let me check time before we continue. Okay, we have time. So one more time this paragraph, and we're going to explain. Reward and punishment, either for mortals, also from God, would be absolutely unjust. So from mortals, it's like as we said, when somebody kills somebody. So and we know, like animals do kill, right? They do kill each other, right? And they don't go to jails. There is no punishment. There is no courts for animals. So do we judge animals? I mean, if they kill humans, yes. If they kill, like, for example, if this bull kills a person, yeah, we're going to judge him, right? But otherwise, we don't. Okay. So because why? Because they just act on their instinct. There is no freedom of choice. They don't have mind. Okay. Okay. So all right, and same. So it's from mortals, from earthly court, or from the people, and from God. So if God tells this person to do something, and he's up, and he created him in opposite way, so how can he punish him? It's like for him, it's mission impossible, right? So how can HaShem punish somebody, right? If somebody, God forbid, like from our parable yesterday, if somebody does not have legs, how you expect the person to climb the ladder? It's like, I mean, maybe he has a strong hands, but still, it's I don't think so. Unless he's like a very trained professional, but otherwise, most of the people without legs would not be able to do that. Okay. Continue. For if Shimon kills Reuven because he was compelled to do so, why should he be punished for this, right? So that's in animal kingdom, right? If one animal like tiger wants to eat, and he kills whatever gazelle or something, right? So we don't judge tiger because he was compelled. Compelled meaning what? Compelled by his instinct, right? He was hungry. But if he's not hungry, he's not going to attack anybody. Okay. Continue. How could we say that God, who is just and righteous, would punish person for performing the deed that he was compelled to perform? Right. So, and HaShem, we say that his stamp is emes, truth, right? And he's righteous, and he's a righteous judge, and that's what we repeat over and over in our prayers, right? And now he left a person without choice and then punish him. Does not make sense, right? And one would be forced to perform even if he desired not to. Okay. Continue. Moreover, this approach would negate the entire value of planning, building homes, preparing for one's livelihood, fleeing in a time of danger, and the like. Of what purpose would this be if everything is fated? Okay, so it's very interesting. So if everything was decided before, so one more time, so like all of our actions are useless. One more time, the question. Moreover, this approach would negate the entire value of planning, right? So why you're planning if you know that it's not going to work, right? Building homes, preparing for one's livelihood, meaning study to get some profession, right? Fleeing in a time of danger and the like. Of what purpose would this be if everything is fated? Okay.